Did you know that every 34 seconds someone suffers from a heart attack? Terrifying, isn't it? But what's even more dangerous? Many people have no idea that their blood vessels are gradually clogging over time, until it's too late. But don't worry, here's the good news. You can take action today to protect your heart. In addition to exercising and reducing stress, there's one critical factor in that many people overlooking the right vitamins and nutrients to keep your heart strong and healthy. Let's dive into the 7 most essential vitamins and nutrients that can help improve heart health, lower the risk of heart attacks, and ensure your heart keeps beating strong and steady. Are you ready? Let's find out right now. 1. Vitamin 6, the silent protector of your cardiovascular system. Here's how your heart and blood vessels work. Think of them as a highway with blood constantly flowing, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. But imagine what happens when this highway gets clogged with harmful waste. Traffic slows, accidents happen, and eventually, everything comes to a halt. That's exactly how high levels of homocysteine affect your body. It damages blood vessels, leads to dangerous blockages, and increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. But here's the good news. Vitamin B6 acts like the ultimate cleanup crew, working to clear out these harmful buildups and keeping your arteries open and blood flowing smoothly. This essential nutrient regulates homocysteine levels, helps maintain healthy blood pressure, and supports overall heart function. Without enough of it, your heart must work overtime, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, heart failure, and even stroke. Not everyone gets enough vitamin B6, and over time, a deficiency can quietly weaken your heart without you even realizing it. Certain groups are especially vulnerable, making it essential to pay attention to your diet and lifestyle. As we age, our body's ability to absorb vitamin 6 declines, which is why people over 50 years old are at a higher risk of deficiency. If your diet consists mainly of processed foods, you may also be lacking this vital nutrient. Highly processed foods are stripped of essential vitamins and packed with preservatives that can negatively impact heart health. For those with chronic kidney or liver disease, the risk is even greater. Since these organs are responsible for processing vitamin B6, any damage to them can reduce the body's ability to use this nutrient effectively. And if you drink alcohol frequently, be aware that alcohol not only interferes with vitamin B6 absorption, but also speeds up its elimination through the kidneys. This means that even if you're consuming vitamin 6, your body may not be able to retain enough of it, leading to a deficiency without clear warning signs. If you fall into any of these categories, it's crucial to take proactive steps to ensure you're getting enough vitamin 6 from natural food sources. Your heart depends on it. The good news is you don't need pills to get enough vitamin B6. Just eat the right food every day. A serving of salmon provides nearly all the vitamin B6 you need, while a portion of chicken breast is another great source. If you don't eat meat, don't worry. A simple banana with walnuts can naturally boost your vitamin 6 levels. And don't forget potatoes. They're an easy and widely available source of this essential nutrient. If you're over 50, or if you drink alcohol regularly, pay extra attention to your vitamin 6 intake. Making small dietary changes can make a huge difference in keeping your heart strong and your body energized. You don't need drastic changes. Just simple, mindful food choices throughout the day can help you get enough vitamin 6 to support your heart and overall health. Start your morning right with a banana smoothie or a bowl of whole grain cereal, a quick and delicious way to fuel your body with energy while ensuring you get essential nutrients. As lunchtime rolls around, opt for a grilled salmon fillet with mashed potatoes. Not only is it packed with flavor, but it's also rich in heart, healthy vitamin B6, giving your cardiovascular system the support it needs. And when evening comes, Don't forget to sprinkle a handful of walnuts onto your salad or simply enjoy them as a light snack, an effortless way to nourish your body while keeping your heart strong. While vitamin B6 is vital, more is not always better. The American Heart Association warns that consuming over 100 mg per day from supplements can cause serious side effects like nerve damage, numbness, and loss of muscle coordination. That's why the best way to get your vitamin 6 is through real food, not pills. 2. Vitamin B12, the lifeline of the circulatory system. Do you often feel prolonged fatigue, dizziness, or difficulty concentrating? If so, you might be deficient in vitamin B12 without even realizing it. Vitamin B12 is the key to producing red blood cells, which transport oxygen to the heart and throughout the body. When the body lacks sufficient B12, this process is disrupted, forcing the heart to work harder to compensate, increasing the risk of heart failure and high blood pressure. Vitamin B12 deficiency isn't uncommon, and certain groups of people are at a much higher risk than others. As we age, our body's ability to absorb B12 decreases, making people over 60 more susceptible to deficiency. Vegetarians and vegans also face a challenge since B12 is primarily found in animal-based foods, meaning their diet may lack this essential nutrient. Additionally, individuals with digestive disorders such as inflammatory bowel disease or malabsorption syndrome often struggle to absorb B12 properly, even if they consume enough through their diet. If you fall into any of these categories, it's important to be mindful of your B12 intake and consider dietary changes or supplements to maintain optimal health. According to the National Institutes of Health, vitamin B12 deficiency does not only cause prolonged fatigue, but can also impact memory, the nervous system, and long-term heart health. So, if you fall into a high-risk group, start paying attention to your vitamin B12 intake today. Did you know that the body cannot produce vitamin B12 on its own? That means if you don't consume enough B12-rich foods, you may experience a deficiency without even knowing it. Vegetarians, vegans, or individuals with digestive disorders such as inflammatory bowel disease, celiac disease, Crohn's disease, or those who have undergone stomach surgery are at higher risk of poor B12 absorption, leading to a significant drop in B12 levels in the blood. And when the body lacks B12, it cannot produce enough red blood cells, forcing the heart to work harder to pump blood, increasing the risk of anemia and heart failure. Getting enough vitamin B12 doesn't have to be complicated, and you don't need to rely on supplements. The best way to ensure you meet your daily needs is by choosing the right foods. According to the American Heart Association, adults require about 2.4 mg of B12 per day, and this can easily be achieved through simple dietary choices. Foods like salmon and beef naturally provide high amounts of B12, while eggs and dairy are great everyday options. For those following a vegetarian diet, fortified cereals offer a reliable alternative. Ensuring you get enough B12 isn't just about avoiding deficiency. It plays a crucial role in red blood cell production, reducing stress on the heart and keeping you feeling energized and alert every day. Making small adjustments to your diet can have a big impact on your overall well-being. If you are at risk of deficiency, start adjusting your diet today to protect your long-term health. Many people believe that the more B12 they consume, the better, but this is not true. Some studies suggest that consuming over 5,000 mg per day from supplements may disrupt blood sugar levels and affect insulin metabolism, especially in individuals with diabetes or metabolic disorders. Therefore, do not take B12 supplements without a doctor's recommendation. Natural food sources are still the safest and most effective choice. Before moving on, if you find this information helpful, hit like and subscribe to our channel to ensure you don't miss out on important health insights. 3. Vitamin E, the protective shield for heart health and overall well-being. Every single day, your body battles invisible threats: air pollution, processed foods, stress, and environmental toxins. These harmful factors generate free radicals, unstable molecules that attack healthy cells, triggering inflammation in your blood vessels and accelerating the buildup of plaque in your arteries. Over time, this silent damage restricts blood flow, increasing your risk of heart attacks and strokes. So, how do you protect your heart from these dangers? This is where vitamin E steps in as a powerful defense. According to the National Institutes of Health, vitamin E is a potent antioxidant that shields your cells from free radical damage, reduces inflammation, and promotes healthy blood circulation. A study by the American Heart Association suggests that maintaining adequate vitamin E levels may lower the risk of cardiovascular disease, especially for those with high-stress lifestyles or frequent exposure to environmental pollutants. Most people don't pay much attention to vitamin A, but it's essential for heart protection, immune support, and overall health. If you frequently experience fatigue, dry skin, brittle hair, or a weakened immune system, you might be lacking this crucial nutrient without realizing it. Certain people are at a higher risk of vitamin E deficiency, and they might not even realize it. If your diet lacks vegetables, nuts, or healthy oils, you're missing out on key sources of this essential nutrient. Those with digestive disorders like celiac disease, Crohn's disease, or malabsorption syndrome also struggle to absorb vitamin E properly, leaving their bodies vulnerable, living in polluted environments or dealing with constant stress. Your body produces more free radicals, increasing the risk of vascular inflammation and atherosclerosis. And for premature infants, the risk is even greater, since most vitamin E transfer from mother to baby happens in the final weeks of pregnancy, according to the World Health Organization. If you fall into any of these categories, it's time to pay closer attention to your vitamin E intake. Getting enough vitamin E the right way doesn't mean taking excessive supplements. In fact, more isn't always better. The American Heart Association warns that consuming over 1,000 mg per day from supplements can disrupt blood clotting, increase the risk of excessive bleeding, and even lead to strokes. Instead of relying on pills, the best and safest way to maintain optimal vitamin E levels is through whole foods, which provide this essential nutrient in a natural, balanced form that your body can absorb and utilize effectively without the risks of oversupplementation. So, how can you naturally add more vitamin E to your diet? It's simpler than you think. Start by snacking on a handful of almonds, a powerhouse of vitamin E that not only fuels your body, but also supports heart health. When preparing meals, drizzle olive oil over salads or cooked dishes, as it delivers essential antioxidants that protect your cardiovascular system. If you love creamy textures, avocados are an excellent addition. Not just delicious, but also great for skin health and immunity. For those who enjoy leafy greens, adding spinach to smoothies, salads, or stir-fries is an easy way to boost vitamin E intake. And for a quick, satisfying snack, munch on sunflower seeds. A small serving provides a significant amount of vitamin E while adding a delicious crunch to your meals. 4. Vitamin 2, the key to calcium control and heart protection. Vitamin 2 isn't often talked about, but its role in heart health is crucial. If you think calcium is only beneficial for bones, it's time to reconsider. When calcium isn't properly directed, it can build up in your arteries instead of your bones, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, stroke, and heart attacks. So, why is vitamin Q so important? Think of it as a traffic controller for calcium, making sure it gets to where you need it, your bones and teeth, keeping it out of your arteries. Research from the American Heart Association and the National Institutes of Health has shown that people with adequate vitamin 2 levels have a significantly lower risk of heart disease, because their blood vessels remain more flexible and less prone to calcification. But here's the catch. Getting enough vitamin 2 requires attention. Adults should aim for 90 to 120 micrograms per day to support heart and bone health. However, if you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, you need to be extra cautious. Vitamin 2 influences blood clotting, which can interfere with these medications, so always consult your doctor before. Not everyone gets enough vitamin 2, and certain groups are particularly vulnerable. As we age, the body's ability to process and use vitamin 2 declines, putting older adults at a higher risk. People who consume little to no animal-based or fermented foods, such as natto, egg yolks, cheese, and butter, may also struggle to maintain proper levels. For those with cardiovascular disease or osteoporosis, vitamin 2 is even more critical. It prevents calcium from hardening arteries while simultaneously strengthening bones. Without it, calcium may not be directed properly, leading to brittle bones and stiff arteries. Another overlooked risk factor is long-term antibiotic use. Some antibiotics can disrupt gut bacteria that help produce vitamin 2, which may lead to calcium imbalances and deficiencies. If you fall into any of these groups, it's essential to be mindful of your diet and ensure you're getting enough vitamin 2 to protect your heart and bones. Instead of relying on supplements, the best way to maintain adequate vitamin 2 levels is through natural food sources. One of the richest sources is natto fermented soybeans. A small portion is enough to meet daily vitamin 2 needs. But if natto isn't your thing, don't worry. You can also get vitamin 2 from chicken liver, Gouda cheese, egg yolks, and animal butter. All excellent choices for supporting heart health. Keeping your heart strong doesn't require drastic changes. Small adjustments to your daily diet can make a significant difference in reducing heart attack and stroke risks. Start incorporating vitamin 2-rich foods into your meals today and take charge of your heart health. Your future self will thank you. Are you still following? If you find this information useful, share it with your friends and family to help everyone stay healthy together. 5. Omega-3, the golden nutrient for a healthy heart. When it comes to heart health, omega-3 is one of the most important nutrients, yet many people don't get enough of it. This essential fatty acid plays a crucial role in reducing inflammation, lowering blood pressure, improving cholesterol levels, and stabilizing heart rhythms. But here's the problem. Your body can't produce omega-3 on its own, which means you need to get it from your diet. According to the American Heart Association, adequate omega-3 intake can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, prevent blood clots, and protect against atherosclerosis, factors that can lead to strokes and heart attacks. But many people don't consume enough omega-3. Rich foods like salmon, mackerel, sardines, flax seeds, and walnuts. A lack of omega-3 can contribute to high blood pressure, increased bad cholesterol, and irregular heart rhythms. If you have a history of heart disease or cardiovascular issues, you need even more omega-3 to lower your risk of heart attacks and strokes, as stated by research from the National Institutes of Health. But it's not just heart health. Omega-3 is also a powerful anti-inflammatory, which means it can help people deal with arthritis, autoimmune conditions, and chronic inflammation. Many people believe that taking more omega-3 supplements is the best approach, but this isn't true. The AHA recommends between 250 to 500 mg of EPA per day, and the best way to get it is through food. If you take too much omega-3 from supplements, over 3,000 mg per day, you could experience blood thinning, excessive bleeding, or even immune system disruptions. That's why natural food sources are the safest and most effective way to get omega-3. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are among the richest sources. A small handful of walnuts or flax seeds provides a powerful omega-3 boost. If you don't eat fish, flax seeds and walnuts are excellent alternatives. Just a small amount each day can reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and stabilize your heart rhythm. If you are taking blood thinners or anticoagulants, speak with your doctor before using omega-3 supplements, as they may increase the risk of excessive bleeding. For pregnant women, omega-3 is crucial for fetal brain development, but it's important to choose safe food sources and avoid large fish like swordfish and big-eye tuna, which may contain high mercury levels. When it comes to maintaining a healthy heart and overall well-being, omega-3 is an essential nutrient that you simply cannot ignore. It plays a key role in strengthening your heart, reducing inflammation, lowering blood pressure, and supporting overall health. The best part, you don't need supplements to get enough omega-3. Real food, which is always the better choice. By making small but smart adjustments to your diet, you can naturally boost your omega-3 intake in the safest and most effective way. Whether it's adding flax seeds to your breakfast, choosing fatty fish for lunch, or snacking on walnuts, these simple choices can make a big difference. So instead of relying on pills, focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods that fuel your body the right way. A healthy diet starts with the choices you make every day. Six, coenzyme Q10, the powerful fuel for a strong and healthy heart. Coenzyme Q10 is essential for keeping your heart energized and functioning at its best. Your heart never stops hitting over 100,000 times a day, tirelessly pumping blood throughout your body. But to do that efficiently, it needs a constant source of energy, and that's where CoQ10 plays a vital role. According to the National Institutes of Health, CoQ10 is a powerful antioxidant that supports energy production within cells while protecting the heart from damage caused by free radicals. It helps fuel heart muscle contractions, prevents heart failure, and reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease. However, not everyone has enough CoQ10, and a deficiency can lead to fatigue, reduced endurance, and poor heart function. As we age, especially after 40, the body's ability to produce CoQ10 declines, making it harder for the heart to generate the energy it needs. This can lead to high blood pressure, heart failure, and chronic fatigue. If you have cardiovascular disease or high blood pressure, CoQ10 is even more critical. As studies show, it can improve heart function, lower blood pressure, and support vascular health. If you're using statins to lower cholesterol, you may be unknowingly reducing your body's CoQ10 levels. According to the American Heart Association, statins can decrease CoQ10 production, weakness, and fatigue. If you often feel drained of energy, even at rest, it might be a sign your body lacks CoQ10, making it harder for your heart to keep up. Many people turn to supplements, but the best and safest way to maintain optimal CoQ10 levels is through natural foods. The NI recommends 100-200 mg of CoQ10 per day, but taking excessive amounts, over 500 mg day, through supplements can cause digestive issues, insomnia, or dangerously low blood pressure. Instead of relying on pills, the best way to maintain healthy CoQ10 levels is through natural food sources that provide essential nutrients while keeping your heart strong. Salmon is one of the richest sources of CoQ10, supplying your body with the energy it needs to support heart function. Beef is another excellent option, helping to boost endurance and maintain cardiovascular health. Meanwhile, olive oil, chestnuts, and peanuts are packed with healthy fats and antioxidants that work together to protect your heart and improve circulation. 7. Vitamin D, the regulator of calcium that protects your heart and bones. Here's something most people don't realize. Calcium, while essential for strong bones and teeth, can become a silent threat when it builds up in the arteries. instead of the bones. This is where vitamin D plays a critical role. It ensures that calcium is properly directed to where it's needed, preventing it from accumulating in arterial walls and leading to dangerous conditions like arterial calcification, high blood pressure, heart attacks, and even strokes. According to the American Heart Association, a vitamin D deficiency makes arteries stiff and less flexible, significantly increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. But that's not all. Without enough vitamin D, calcium isn't efficiently absorbed by the bones, leading to osteoporosis, brittle bones, and a greater risk of fractures, especially in older adults. Many people unknowingly lack vitamin D, and this can have serious consequences for both heart and bone health. Those who consume few animal-based or fermented foods, such as natto, egg yolks, and cheese, are more prone to deficiency. Older adults, especially postmenopausal women, face even greater risks as bone density naturally declines with age. If you already have heart disease or osteoporosis, getting enough vitamin D is even more crucial. Without it, calcium may settle in the arteries instead of the bones, increasing the risk of osteoporosis, arterial stiffness, and long-term cardiovascular issues. The best approach to get vitamin D naturally through food. For adults, the recommended daily intake is 90 to 120 mg. If you're looking for a safe and natural way to boost your vitamin D levels, the best approach is through food. Prioritizing the right sources ensures your body absorbs this essential vitamin effectively, directing calcium to where it belongs, your bones and teeth, while keeping your arteries clear and healthy. One of the simplest and most accessible sources is egg yolks, providing a natural dose of vitamin D in your daily diet. If you enjoy cheese, Gouda cheese is an excellent option, not only offering vitamin D but also supporting calcium absorption, which is vital for bone strength. For those who want a nutrient-packed addition to their meals, chicken liver stands out as one of the most potent sources of vitamin D, delivering a powerful boost to overall health. Similarly, using animal butter in cooking can be an easy and delicious way to enhance vitamin D intake without relying on supplements. And if you're open to fermented foods, natto, fermented soybeans, is a true powerhouse packed with essential nutrients and naturally high levels of vitamin D. By incorporating these foods into your meals, you're not just ensuring your body gets vitamin D it needs, you're actively supporting strong bones, maintaining cardiovascular health, and reducing the risk of long-term complications related to calcium misplacement. Making small but intentional choices in your diet can have a significant impact on your overall well-being. Your health is in your hands, and you don't have to wait for warning signs to start protecting your heart. Even the smallest changes in your daily routine can have a significant impact. A single meal choice can support your cardiovascular system, so why not start now? Add a serving of salmon to your plate for essential omega. 3S, grab a handful of almonds for a heart-healthy snack, or drizzle olive oil over your salad to nourish your body with powerful antioxidants. But remember, supplements are not a magic fix. They can never replace a balanced diet and a healthy lifestyle. The real key to a strong heart lies in smart nutrition, regular exercise, and stress management. When you prioritize your well-being, you naturally lower your risk of heart disease and improve your overall quality of life. And most importantly, listen to your body. Your heart is working tirelessly, beating every second to keep you alive. Give it the care it deserves, fuel it with the right nutrients, and build habits that allow it to stay strong for years to come. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and tell us which city you are seeing from. They mean a lot to us and help us grow together as a community. If you find this video helpful or think it could benefit someone you know, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to support our channel. Help us reach our first 1,000 subscribers. It's a big milestone that will motivate us to keep creating more useful content for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.